We're the Hambricks, and we have a lot more of that good old country gospel music for you. So just stay tuned right here to Tulsa Christian Television, and we'll do our very best to play or sing something that you'll enjoy this evening. We're going to get right along with it. We're kind of crowded for time this afternoon. So our next song is I'm Standing on That Solid Rock.
Strife and discontentment, I cast my every care on the Lord. No matter what obsession, pain or deep depression, I'm standing on that solid rock. I'm standing on the rock, my wages safe. From all the storms that rages, I'm free. But not from Satan's wages. Rages I'm free, but not from Satan's wages. I'm standing on that solid rock. I'm still pressing onward, each step leads me homeward, and I'm trusting in my Savior day by day. Close is our relation, and firm is its foundation, so upon this solid rock I'm gonna stay. Storms that rages I'm free, but not from Satan's wages. I'm standing on that solid rock. I'm standing on the rock. My faith is safe from all the storms that rages I'm free, but not from Satan's wages. I'm standing on that solid rock. Standing on that solid rock.
This next song is one I always enjoy singing. It's entitled I Stopped and Talked with God. I've done this song a couple of times previously on this program, and we received a lot of requests from people to do it again. And for those of you that like it and enjoy it and have requested, especially for you and also for an old friend that's gone on to meet his reward. And here it goes, it's like this. I stopped and talked with God. that someone was walking by my side, and when I turned to notice this path which I had trod, I saw two sets of footprints, my own and those of God. I knew that I was walking where mortals never trod, and there on the top of the mountain I stopped and talked with God. And there on the top of that mountain I stopped and talked with God. Bonnie, we were discussing some of these scriptures a while ago while we were waiting to come on the program. And you know, the more I read in the Bible and the more I discuss it with people and more get into it, the more I learn to appreciate the Word of God, don't you?
Right.
You wonder how some people can ever make it not being rooted and grounded at all in the Bible.
True.
And for our viewing audience, I'd like to say that we're glad you're tuned in today, and we're the Hambrick family, in case you might have just tuned in. We try to do some old-time gospel music that people have seemed to enjoy. And one of the features of our program is we sit down about halfway through the show and just read a verse or two of Scripture and discuss it a little bit. But Bonnie, I'm told today that we're running a little bit short on time and kind of a tight schedule, so we really don't have time to talk very much. I've been told by especially my family and a few other people that when I get started talking that I don't ever know when to shut up and that I talk too much. But I guess that if they can put up with me, well, maybe you can for just a little while. But over here I was reading in Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9, and it said, "Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." Now, I read that verse there, and I kind of looked around a little bit, and I came up with another verse over here. Now, you notice it said, "Let us not be weary, and we shall reap if we faint not."
Right.
All right, over here in Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 31, it says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary.
Mm-hmm.
They shall walk and faint not."
Mm-hmm.
All right, this verse over here said, "Let us not be weary, for we shall reap in due season if we faint not." All right, then we look right over here, and it says that if we'll wait upon the Lord and seek His face, we will gain strength and renew our strength. And I like that right there at the last, and said, "They shall not faint." Mm-hmm. So what's that saying? It's saying that if we'll wait upon the Lord and serve Him and keep His commandments and not be weary, that we shall renew our strength. And I believe that means day to day our strength will be renewed. Don't you believe that?
Yes, you know, Joe, the way we go and the different ends we have open here and there and the way we run back and forth, we get weary at times.
Oh, yes.
And
well,
that is really edifying to me. The Bible always lifts me up and edifies me. When I'm low, I can read it, and it just lifts me up. People can encourage you, but there's nothing like the Word to give you strength. Nothing. You can stand on it. It's your help. All kinds of helps are in there.
Well, that's just telling us very plainly right there that if we'll wait upon the Lord, that our strength will be renewed and we will not faint. And it says that if we don't faint, that we'll reap in due season. So that's just very clear cut and very plain, that we will not faint, and that we will gain strength, and we'll renew our strength, and we'll reap in due season. So they're kind of motioning to me that we're running out of time, and our old-time gospel favorite, we do at least one on every program that people call in or write and request. And today, this song that we're going to do, our old-time favorite, is entitled Stroll Over Heaven, which is a song I dearly love. And we sing it a lot. And it was requested by Jeannie Stanton for her father-in-law, Marvin Leonard. So we'll go over to the other stage where the band's waiting on us, and especially for Marvin Leonard from his daughter-in-law, Jeannie Stanton, Stroll Over Heaven.
Can I dedicate that to Molly Thompson in Old Mulgee also? I believe that's her favorite song. I just remember.
All right, we'll dedicate that to Molly and Harvey, too.
Right,
All right,
Harvey
down
too.
at Old Mulgee. And all the folks at Old Mulgee that support us and that tune us in down there. We appreciate you. If I survey all the goodness that comes to me from above, and when I count all the blessings from out the storehouse of love, and simply ask for a favor of him beyond mortal ken, I'm sure he'd grant it again and again. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are truly vanished away. We'll enjoy all the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with so many places of beauty we long to see here below, but time and treasure have kept us from making plans, as you know. But come that morning of rapture, together we'll stand anew, and then I'll stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are truly vanished away. We'll enjoy all the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are truly vanished away. We'll enjoy all the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you. We're glad you're tuned in today, and we certainly hope that we're playing or singing something that you're enjoying, maybe lifting you up, making your day a little bit brighter. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all the people that's been calling us and getting in touch with us. And Bonnie, we've been really having some response from people that enjoy good old country gospel music. And we're going to do our best to do all the requests that we have. Seem like they're kind of piling up on us, especially our old-time favorite song that we feature every week. But if you've requested one and we haven't done it yet, why, you just give us a little time or call us again or write to us, remind us again, and we're going to do our best to get every one of them on here. And we'd like to encourage you to write to us at Route 1 Catoosa or call us at 266-2824. We'd be glad to hear from you, and you might have something you'd want to request, or we'd like to have your comments about our program or the kind of music we're doing, or what you think about it. You might have some suggestions that would improve our show, and we'd appreciate it. And I was talking to Bonnie about it, and she kind of leaned over my ear and said, if they don't like it, well, just don't tell us. But I guess that we'd like to have comments either pro or con. We want to know that you're listening and that you're seeing us and hearing us and just what you think about it. So be sure and write to us at Route 1 Catoosa, 74015, or you can call us at 266-2824. If any of the pastors of churches, music directors, or youth directors or whatever are listening in, and you'd like to have us come to your church and hold a service or sing some songs or whatever you'd like to have done, if you'll contact us, and we'll make a date available for you. We travel quite a lot and we stay really busy, so if you have something coming up you'd like to have us for, why, call us as soon as you can. Give us a little bit of time, because sometimes we're booked really solid where if you wait too late we might not be available. And I'd mentioned in weeks previous to this about our outdoor gospel park we're building over at Spaffenall, Oklahoma, eastern part of the state, over in the foothills of the Ozarks, and we're coming right along with it. And it seemed like the work going kind of slow. It's been raining a lot. We don't have a lot of money or a lot of labor, but it's coming right along. It'll be a place where you can come and enjoy yourself for a weekend. We'll have revivals and singings of all kinds, and just a good place where the family can come and enjoy good old Christian fellowship. It's Spaffenall, Oklahoma, about 1 mile west of Spaffenall on Indian Springs Road. Most everybody knows where that is, and we'll be telling you more about it as time goes along. So be sure and call us or write to us. Get in touch with us some way. Tell us what you'd like to hear, and we'll do our very best to do it for you. All right, our next song that we're going to do today is a little up-tempo thing, and it's called The Sweetest Words He Ever Said Were I Forgive. This is going to be our last song for today. We're glad you tuned us in. It's a brand new song that Sheila, my daughter over here at the piano, wrote recently. It's entitled, I Will Give You God's Love.
can always give you love. And I know from one being to another that you require love. No matter what others may promise you, I will always give you love. We were made in the image of God. He gave us a heart that's warm. His word then tells us that God is love. So in us, love is born. So within myself, I have for you a feeling that has been instilled. It's a gift from my sweet God above. For you I have true love. And I know from one being to another that you require lots of love. No matter what others may promise you, I will always give you love. I will always give you love. Oh, and I will always give you God's love.
That's it for today. We've got to go. We're glad you tuned in. Tune in again next week at the same time, 6:30 next Thursday on Gospel Television.